You know who it is and what it is. It's the one they call Promise, and you're tuned into Hot 105.7, Milwaukee's new number one for hip hop and R&B. You know, I hold you down, or should I say, I wake you up every morning. I got a special guest. You can't see her on the radio. I can see her face. She is even lovelier on the screen. I got So Icy, Warner recording artist, and a USC graduate. I got to make sure I plug that. I
Oh, thank you.
absolutely. I got the one and only Saweetie. Sweetie, how you doing?
What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Milwaukee, whenever you about to run this. But what's up?
Big facts, big facts. Now, first and foremost, I appreciate you taking the time to sit down and do this interview. You my first artist interview on a new station.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be like historic, like in 5 years.
We going up. You christening the show.
I know that's right.
Big facts, big facts. So right now, let me just say this. You had a crazy 2020. You know, 2020 was a bad year for a lot of people, but musically, you really had one of your best years. Would you agree?
I would totally agree. I feel like I'm just getting started.
Absolutely. Like you kept everybody, you kept your ladies bopping all during quarantine, and even into the fall of last year with the records and the energy definitely being a presence on social media. So how were you able to stay focused on the music and recording and creating when things were kind of difficult for people?
Well, for me, it was easier to focus because before that, I was on planes and hotel beds in a new city almost every other day. So, like, I don't think like my mental and my health was stable, but being
Yeah.
in stability and quarantine, it really allowed me to lock down and record.
Okay. So it kind of gave you more of a focus and kind of almost had you sit down for a minute to lock in.
But right, because I needed that. I feel like a lot of me and my peers needed that because with this new industry game, there's festivals, there's photo shoots across the world, so we barely getting any sleep.
Yeah. You staying active.
Staying active all the time.
You were doing a lot of recording last year. How far are you with being done with being able to get ready to drop this debut album?
It's done. It's been done before
Okay.
quarantine. I just been switching out songs because the more I record, the better I get. So, I mean, I've been living with this since last spring.
Yeah. So is it
Mhm.
is it still the pretty bitch music?
And it's still pretty much music.
Okay. So okay, well let me ask you this then, because you obviously you always are creating, you always making more music. You had probably a certain amount of tracks in the set list ready. How
Mhm.
hard is it to determine what stays now, right? Because you might be in a different space this point than you were last spring. So how difficult is it to decide what records stay on this project, what comes off, what stay? How hard is that process?
It's definitely hard when it comes to choosing records. However, for this project compared to my other, it's fairly easy because it's 15 plus tracks compared
Yeah.
to the seven I'm used to releasing. So it's gonna be a lengthy project.
Did you approach this different? Because like you said before, you made, you had a couple other EPs out to get people really
Mhm.
familiar with you, but at this point, you're ready to drop a debut album. So did you approach the recording process and the songwriting process different on working on the album versus your EPs and your early singles?
Yeah, I feel like I recorded with intention and purpose. I feel like back then I would kind of just let my emotion and the beat kind of like take my writing away. But this
Okay.
time I was like, for this beat, I'm gonna talk about this and I'm gonna hit these points, and I want it to be like a story or a topic that I'm executing.
Okay. So maybe more content, actually more subject matter. Going a
Yeah,
little
just more
deeper.
narrative. I mean, when you listen to my music, I do have those deep cut records, but I would say just more topical songs.
Okay, that makes sense. And I want to give you a lot of credit for your growth in this short time because a lot of people heard about you when you did the Icy record. That's how you got on a lot of people's radar. And it seemed like you kind of came out of nowhere to people. But I just look at your growth like you've improved to me as an artist. And I salute you for that. Cause like when you first came out, I didn't really know what to expect, of you to be honest. Like I didn't really know. And I watched you in different interviews and watched you throughout the years. And I'm like, man, okay, Sweetie done got polished. Like, you actually seem to be working on your craft and trying to become a better artist.
I think people forget that um, for us modern day artists, we have no more artist development.
Right.
Traditionally record labels will prep their stars and when it's time to shine, like they already did boot camps, they already did lessons and shit and stuff like that. But like for us, like we grow in real time. So that's why I understood the critiques I would get, but
Yeah.
I also know that I was a new artist. So, I took it and like I only get better with time and I love constructive criticism. So I'm kind of like developing before the world's eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of feel like your growth in your process instead of like in the old times where you might have developed and had like went through a machine, you feel like you almost doing it in front of people. Like it's the process is being lived out, like you said, in real time.
Definitely. I do my homework. And a lot of the older stars, sometimes they went through a year or 2 years of boot camp. I didn't get that. I literally went viral and kind of like my career took off. It took off, but I was grateful for it because it definitely, was the beginning of, the Icy Girl career.
Right. And then from there, like you were able to secure the record deal, and you had an opportunity to get more honed and sharpen your skills and kind of grow as an artist. So the process is playing out in the right way, and I think you probably got the right team around you as well. I think that helps you too, because no artist really ever does it fully alone.
Definitely. No, my team plays a big role in my success. So I love my new management. I love my content team. I love my fashion team. I have teams for everything in life to help me.
Squad.
Squad. You have to. You can't do this shit alone.
So let's hop off the music for a sec, and I see you out here getting your acting on. You on the new season of Grownish, playing Indigo. Let me ask you, that character is Indigo a fictionalized version of Saweetie, or is it completely different from who you are as an artist?
It's completely different. Indigo is a bitch. She's like she's so mean to Yara, and like for me, Yara is like baby girl. She's like a little sister, and I really had to get into character to treat Yara the way Indigo treats Yara's character. But I did it. But it's like tough love, but she's a little, rough around the edges.
Yeah. And do you want to do more acting? Because I know you were doing the Chronicles, that you was posting the IG videos, and a lot of people was getting entertained by those the shorts that you were doing. So is that something that you want to work more on, becoming an actress and taking more roles on?
Definitely, I want to be in a DC or a Marvel movie. I want to play a supervillain.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
DCO. Okay. Did you grow up rocking with what comic books and what Marvel and DC?
Yeah, me and my dad, that would be like our date. Like after school Fridays, he'd take me to the movie. Newest X-Men, newest Spider-Man, newest whatever DC or Marvel, we was at the movie theaters.
Word. Okay, hold on. So who's your favorite superhero?
Well, supervillain, you know what? I don't think they're villains. I think they do stuff. They do bad things for the greater good. But I love Joker and Harley Quinn, and I love Mystique.
Okay. Because you were Mystique for Halloween before too.
I was Mystique this year, and then I was Harley Quinn 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. So you on the villain vibe. Do you have a favorite actual superhero? You on the naughty side.
Well, I love Wolverine. He cool.
Okay, that's valid. It's
Yeah.
funny. So it's funny because you said you like Joker and Harley Quinn, and Batman is my favorite superhero. So we on the opposite sides in Gotham.
I think Bruce Wayne, the new one, is really good. Like the Dark Knight, definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, Batman lit. Um,
Right.
so I gotta ask you about this angle mirror. We gotta talk. I mean, I wasn't gonna let you get away without talking about this. So let me, you went viral recently for taking these photos with this damn mirror. Now we know women love y'all love y'all angles, but you went a whole nother level. You didn't have a best friend or the assistant or the makeup person take the picture. You got a damn mirror. How often do you walk around with this mind you, it's a full body mirror?
Every day.
Stop it.
I do.
Every day you go around with this mirror.
Yeah, remember like in Dora the Explorer, everything kind of fit into the backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mirror fits into my Birkin bag.
Stop it. Wait, you Captain Crunch. So wait a minute. Wait, but here's the funny thing though. Like, when I saw you post it, I'm just like, because you notorious for your gas station pictures too. So I'm like, here she go at another shell, you know what I'm saying, taking pictures. And then you let the cat out the bag. You told the secret that you got this mirror. So I seen on Twitter some girls was hitting you up and they telling you like they need to get like you and they need to get them a mirror as well. So, but you know what though, but you breaking code though, because you got the best friend record out here, and then you got a mirror. You breaking girl code.
The mirror is my best friend.
No,
Yes, I gotta get them angles. Don't nobody know my angles like me, so I take my mirror wherever I go.
oh my God. Okay, let me ask you this. So when did you first start taking this mirror?
I honestly, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to do my last post for Pretty Little Thing contractually to, wear an outfit.
Okay.
And I didn't want to do no basic, iPhone shoot in the house. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna take my mirror to the gas station and take my picture.
That is crazy. Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you and Quavo done the double date with Cardi and Offset yet?
You know what? We always plan it, but then one of our schedules always conflict. So
Yeah.
I can't wait, but we all working so much.
Even during y'all wasn't able to do a Netflix and chill Zoom with each other during quarantine.
Zoom, now that we young, but we that young. Like that's some weird shit.
Ask you this. You always got the illustrious nails. How often do you get these nails done?
Once a week.
Once a week?
Mm-hmm.
Once a week. Okay. The toes too?
The toes, I get them done every 2 weeks.
Okay. Every 2 weeks on the feet and every week for the nail. Now, how do you I always wanted to ask you and any woman that got crazy nail game, how the hell do y'all function with these nails?
Honestly, it's just an extended part of your finger. Like I honestly can't function if my nails are short. So my body is just so used to like long nails.
So you can still do everything you need to do with those.
Yep, wipe my ass
Word?
and all that.
Stop.
That's what they always asking.
You've
What do
heard it
you
here
use?
first.
No, they be like, how do you use the bathroom? Girl, I can still wipe.
Lord. She said wet wipes. So icy wet wipes coming soon.
Exactly.
But I know you like to cook. So it don't pose no difficulty with you cooking and food and shit getting under you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean I'm a germaphobe, so I sanitize, I clean, I do all that. So you see
Okay.
these nice
N-
and fresh, ain't nothing under them,
They
clean.
dope. I love the color too. Like that's fire. But I just had to ask you. I was like, how does she function with these nails? Like I just, the fellas we want to know. The ladies probably get it, but the fellas be like, how in the hell? We like you probably a hell of a back scratcher though. Like
Oh yeah, back scratches, head scratches.
say you don't got to do this. You just
No, like a comb.
and then I gotta ask you about the Junebug challenge you did.
Mhm.
Everybody out here doing the challenge. Keep it 100. How many
But
takes did it take you?
we shot that like in 5 minutes.
Stop. You only had to do one take.
Yeah, I mean like
Was you nervous up there on the top of that truck though?
hell yeah. I was scared the police was gonna come up on me and find my ass.
Ma'am.
Right, exactly.
That's crazy though. All right. Before I get you out of here, there is always this game I play whenever I interview artists or any celebrities. It's called First and Last. Okay.
Okay,
So I'm gonna ask you a first, and then I'm gonna ask you a last. It may or may not be correlated. You ready?
okay.
All right, cool. So first and last was Sweetie. Sweetie, what is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Play music.
Mm, play music.
Hmm.
Okay. Is there a certain type of music to get you in the right vibe when you first wake up?
No, but silence gives me anxiety. So like I
Really?
even sleep with yeah, I sleep with music on. So as soon as I wake up, I'll just change the music.
Okay. Okay. Do you sleep with the TV on?
Sometimes.
Okay. See, I gotta sleep with the TV. Okay, so you wake up to music. Okay, I can respect that. What is the last thing you Googled? Don't front.
Let's see.
We're gonna look at the
I'm,
search history.
I'm about to see. What is the last thing I Googled? Um,
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Come on.
I googled the Bella Noche gift.
You Google what?
The Bella Noche gift.
Well, damn, if you can't go to Bellanoche's, where the hell could you go?
Why you Google that?
Cause I was sending it in the group chat. Cause I'm so tired. I want to go outside. Well, if we can't go outside, where the hell can you go?
Foolishness. That went viral. I always wonder like what people's lives is like after they, become a meme or they have a viral moment. Like, what's your life like after that? Like, okay. When is the first time you realized that you were an Icy Girl?
After I wrote Icy Girl, the car wreck. Mm-hmm.
So after you wrote it?
After I wrote it, because I was like, what the hell do I call this? So I called it Icy Girl, and then I was like, I guess I'm an Icy Girl. But I've always been an Icy Girl. You know, my cousins, they told me he did a lot of Gucci Mane's early work. So
Hey.
I love Icy. So I've always just been a fan of just the ice life.
So it just seemed like the right fit?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Wait, who ain't your damn cousin?
Everybody my cousin.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who is not? We should play who isn't on your family tree. Like,
I have a really big family.
Sheesh. So Zaytoven, Gabrielle Union, Barack Obama, Kamala. No, just
Uncle Obama.
When is the last time that Saweetie told a lie? Don't lie.
Every time I get ready. So maybe yesterday, give me 5 minutes, but I really need like 30.
No, that's today then. You lied today.
I don't really lie like that.
My
parents. No, I was scared of my parents. They pump fear into my heart. So like I've never really been a liar like that. I suck at lying.
So you a bad liar.
And no, I just don't lie. I'm not good at lying.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? To me, when you get to a certain age or a certain point in life, it's like lying ain't no point. You know, like when you're younger, like you said, if you're trying to like get out of trouble or you don't want to tell, what I'm saying, your parents or like a teacher what happened, it's like you quicker to lie when you're younger. When you get to a certain age, you're like, I might as well just keep it 100 and deal with whatever come with it.
Right, exactly, yeah. My parents don't play that.
Your parents don't play that?
Hell no.
You still scared of your parents now?
Hell yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, my mama hella little. I'm still scared of her. I don't know. They crazy.
Grown, making your own money, successful, and you get that phone call, you still scared.
Yep.
But you know what? But that's dope. That show that level of respect because like sometimes with different eras and generations, like it's a disconnect. You know what I mean? Like kids don't be respecting and having that revere for their parents. So it's dope that regardless of your money and your status, you still that's Mom Duke. And if she called, you gotta pick that phone up. Or she say your middle name, it might be some smoke.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm already knowing off top. Well, the new single is out right now. That's Fran. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to tell Doja Cat to call. We're gonna have to. Yeah.
I'll let her know.
Sweetie, I appreciate you taking the time out to do the show.
Thank you for your time and thank you so much for supporting the records. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time. Hope you had a good time. And whenever things open back up, we'd love to have you here in the city and definitely have you pull up on us.
I will. We can play that game again. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Much love, sweetheart. Have a good one, okay?
All right. Bye, promise.